Hi friends, welcome back to another video. Look at me go, I am cranking out the fall content for you guys. The last 4 months of the year are the best, most coziest months ever, so I am just feeling so inspired to create a bunch of new videos for you guys. I will actually link my fall 2025 playlist down below or somewhere up in the corner so you guys can go catch up on all of my fall content. But for today, we are going to be decorating my living room for fall. In part one, I decorated our kitchen and it turned out super cute and cozy, so definitely go check that out if you haven't seen that. But today we are styling the shelves, adding some cute throw pillows, styling the console table, the coffee table, the whole thing. I'm so excited to bring you guys along. I do like to style with very affordable pieces, so a lot of the decor that I use you can find at Target, Hobby Lobby, Walmart, Home Goods, etc. And I've also been building my decor collection over the past several years, so today I'm going to be styling a mix of old and new. But I hope you guys enjoy and find some inspo for your own homes. For those of you who don't know, my husband and I live in about a 900 square foot apartment. So she's small, she's cute, we love her. And I've always been a firm believer that you don't need to wait till you're in your forever home or your dream home to make it feel super cute and cozy. So we are decorating this place and having fun while we're doing it. If you guys enjoy, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps out my channel so much and we are growing so quickly. We're almost at 4,000 subscribers and my heart could explode. I'm pretty sure I tell my husband every single time I get like 5 new subscribers. So I'm pretty stoked over here. So I just want to say thank you. If you're not yet subscribed, I would love for you to do so. I post new videos every single week and shorts almost every day. So you have a lot of catching up to do if you are new here. But I think that's everything. So let's go get into the decorating and head into my living room. We're starting with the cozy vibes, of course, so I always love to search fall ambience on YouTube, and they have a million different photos to choose from with music in the background, so it just sets the tone for a cozy decorating day. And now we're gonna get started with the shelves. I left a few of my pieces up that I felt I could style with my fall decor, but most of the shelves are bare, so we're starting with this little pampas grass vase that I purchased, I believe, from Walmart several years ago. It's cute, but it makes a mess, so we're popping it up on the top shelf where it'll be out of the way. Then in front of that, I just placed a little wooden vase that I got in the dollar section at Target a few years ago. And then on the left side of the shelf, I added this little basket that I thrifted at a little market and added these washcloths. If you saw my kitchen styling video, you know I use these a bunch to add a bunch of cozy layers. So I added that washcloth in and then added this little stuffed acorn in, which is so cute. I got the acorn at a vintage market and then I decided to sprinkle in these little mini pumpkins that I got in a pack at Hobby Lobby. Moving on to the next shelf, I just had to make a couple easy swaps, so I pulled out the filler from the small vase and added in this pick that I found at Hobby Lobby. I think it's so perfect for the fall. I love the color, so I added that in and fluffed it out a bit. And then I just swapped out my volcano candle for this mini basket that I found a couple years ago at a vintage market. I think it looks like a little acorn and it's so cozy and perfect for the fall, so I love that little touch, especially with all of the books on the shelf. For the next shelf, I added this basket that I found at Kohl's a couple years ago, and I'm pretty sure it's supposed to have a button on it, but it's cute either way, and we like to use it as a storage option for our remotes, so I added that there. And then for a little fall touch, I placed this mini pumpkin on top. And the candlestick holders to the right of this basket are from Hobby Lobby. On the next shelf, I wanted to add some more books as well. I feel like books are just such an easy and affordable way to decorate, so I like to find most of mine at the thrift store, but this one actually opens up, so it's a fun little storage option, and I found that at Hobby Lobby. And then I used this little faux plant that I got at Target a couple years ago as a mini bookend. I'm keeping the bottom shelf simple and just adding 2 pumpkin pillows down there. So this first one is from Ross. I love the color and pattern, and then I got this one at a vintage market, but you should definitely check out Home Goods. They had so many pumpkin pillows to choose from this year. Now we're moving on to the console table, which sits right below our TV, and I'm first going in with this really pretty garland that I got from Joann a couple years ago. I actually used this same garland to style up above our kitchen cabinets this year, and I discovered that I had an extra one, so I thought it would look cute here on a console table to add a little pop of color. And then I'm placing this frame here with this print that I found from Etsy. Then on the right side, I'm first starting with this magazine and placing that on the bottom to kind of anchor everything, and I like to style in threes. So first to go on top is this aged vase from Hobby Lobby. These beautiful stems are also from Hobby Lobby, and they are one of my favorites for this time of year. I just love the moody color and the way they all fan out, so I just adjusted those in my vase, and I believe there were 4 of those stems in there. Then I also added this mini ceramic vase that I really can't remember where it's from, but this mini pumpkin is a little DIY. It used to be a bright orange glittery pumpkin from the Dollar Tree. On the left side, I'm also using a book to kind of act as a tray and anchor everything together. I love the Call It Home book, especially for this time of year. The color is just so perfect for decor, but it also has a lot of great inspo in there. But I'm placing these 2 candlesticks right on top. They are from Walmart, and I added little bows on them just to give them a bit more character. And I thought these candlesticks were the perfect color for the fall. I love the moody tone, and they match the book perfectly, so I got those at Hobby Lobby, as well as this mini wooden pumpkin. To the right of the console table, we have a blanket ladder and blanket basket that I like to switch up for each season. So first, in the blanket basket, I'm adding this stem that I picked up from Michael's a couple years ago. This is just one stem, so it is super big and full, and I thought it would look really pretty just hanging over the side of the basket. So I added that in there, and then I placed in this pillow that I got from Target last year. And I wanted to add in some pumpkins, so the first one that I'm adding is from Walmart. I got it last year, and it's a harder foam pumpkin, but I loved the pop of green. And then I'm also adding in this smaller boucle pumpkin from Hobby Lobby, which is actually a little pumpkin pick. The colors in this basket are just so perfect for fall, and it makes me so happy. And then right next to it on the floor, I just added in this smaller pumpkin just at the base of the blanket ladder. On my blanket ladder, I have this little basket that I like to switch out the stems with every season. So I pulled out the flowers that I had there for the summer, and I'm adding in the stem that I believe is from Michael's a couple years ago. I love the color for the fall, so I'm just fluffing that and adjusting it. And then I have this mini pumpkin that I'm adding right inside for the perfect fall touch. As for the blankets, I don't swap them too frequently, but when I do, I like to look for affordable throws at places like HomeGoods or TJ Maxx. This corner is one of my favorites. I love how cozy it feels with all the layers, and I love the blend of all the different fall tones. Now we're moving on to my cozy reading area, and I apologize for the not so great lighting. It's always hard to film in front of the large window. But first, I just tossed a throw blanket over top of our ottoman from Target, and then I set down a dough bowl and a regular bowl, which just holds different filler that we keep up year round. But I did spice it up for the fall by adding some mini pumpkins and gourds. And I wanted to make our reading chair extra cozy for all the fall books I'm wanting to read this season, so I added in this fluffy throw blanket. The color is so perfect for the fall, and then I also added this pumpkin pillow on top and this oversized one on the floor. I just started the Pumpkin Spice Cafe, and I'm already loving it, so let me know which books you're reading for the fall or which ones you recommend. Now it's time to style our side table next to our reading chair. So first, I'm adding this wicker vase that I purchased from Walmart last year. The dark wicker just adds so much coziness and warmth to the space, and then inside I'm adding this stem that I got from Michael's. This is only one stem, so you can see how full it is, and it requires absolutely no fluffing or adjusting. It just fans out so nicely, so I love this stem. And then in front of that, I placed these coasters that I got from Hobby Lobby, as well as some books I thrifted. On top of those, I'm placing this little pumpkin candle that I found at World Market this year. It's in the pumpkin tobacco scent, and oh my goodness, it is amazing. And to finish the space, I added this gold candle snuffer. Now it's time to style our couch, and I love having a cream neutral couch because we can really switch it up and make it look different each season. So first, I'm adding these velvet pillows. They're a really rich kind of mauve brown color, and I absolutely love them. And for our lumbar pillow, we are bringing back out this one that I styled last year. I love the colors for the fall time. So all of the pillows on our couch are from HomeGoods. Then to add in some more coziness and layering, I added this plaid throw that I got from Hobby Lobby last year, and again, a little pumpkin pillow just right over top. We're on to the last area, which is our coffee table. I get a lot of questions asking where it's from, so it is the Nathan James Seagrass coffee table, and I got it off of Amazon. So first, I just layered 2 home decor books on the table to act as a little tray. I got the Art of Home book, and I absolutely love it. Then over top, I added a vase with some faux baby's breath from Hobby Lobby, as well as a mini candle and this gold candle snuffer that are both from Target. To the right, I'm adding this wooden riser that I got from the dollar section of Target a couple years ago. I love the dark wood stain with the brass stand. And then to style it, I'm placing these glass LED candles on top. I love the color of them, and the wick actually moves, which is a fun little detail, so they look like actual flickering candles at night. And to finish up this space, I'm using this glass pumpkin that I purchased from Target a couple years ago. The bottom is actually hollow, so to add a cozy touch, I decided to use a flickering LED candle and place the pumpkin over top. And there you have it, my fully completed 2025 fall living room decor. I absolutely love how everything came together and how cozy it feels. It's the perfect little haven to watch a movie or cozy up with a good book. So I hope this gave you some inspiration for your own home. Again, if you haven't seen my kitchen decorate with me, I will link it down below. Make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss more of my cozy content, and I will see you all next time. Bye, friends.